Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Real Cass Perry, and today we are going to be doing our character analysis of the main cast of Krapopolis. Whom I believe is supposed to be the main character is King Tyrannis. Now, King Tyrannis is your average, well-meaning doofus with a hero complex. Ty is lonely, sad, scared of everything, especially not being remembered. He wants to always do the right thing and somehow always fails every time he tries something to help the society advance. He's just before his time. Let's just be honest here, he is just before his time. He has so many ideas to try to advance, and everybody wants to stay in the Dark Ages. His mother uses him to get his people to worship her. Deliria does this quite often. He does not have a good relationship with Deliria. His mother's insane, and he will say many, many times through the series that his mother is not a good mom, but she is his mom and he loves her anyway. Now, many of Deliria's mishaps, we will call them, tend to make the citizens fairly unrestful, we'll say. And he tends to divert the dislike of his citizens by by low-key pandering to them, uh, and all of their complaints. Now, while he is pandering to the complaints of the people, he's also trying to keep things afloat to the best of his abilities, which, let's just be honest here, Tyrannis' abilities to keep things afloat are bare minimum at best, especially with the citizens' lack of willingness to even think about trying to move forward and fix things up and do any amount of work. It's kind of hilarious. Um, Tyrannis doesn't show care in the best way, especially towards his brother Hippocampus, but he does care and he tries his best. And that really is what counts, is just the fact that he tries his best. Now, Hippocampus is next. Hippocampus is literally a fish man. He wheeled his way through the muck and found his way to land and built his weird land walking aquarium suit all by himself. He's a genius. Hippo is super intelligent and he is a celebrated scientist. Hippo is also calculated and he craves success and control. He is extremely curious beyond belief and literally is one huge reason that Ty could even try to keep advancing the city. Hippocampus wants nothing more than to be loved. But he is also so afraid of getting hurt that he shuts people out to keep himself safe. Now, if Tyrannis is ahead of his time, then Hippocampus basically belongs in Star Trek because Hippo not only accomplishes things that were not possible then at the time at all, but he also accomplishes things that would be considered advanced now and are not and probably won't be possible. Hippo is typically the first person to figure out absolutely anything and everything that happens in the city, and canonically invented forensic science in Krapopolis. Hippo is quick to send everyone on the most perilous journey that they could die on, But he's also the first person to try to help when something has gone way too far. However, the thing is that Hippocampus is typically the reason that things end up going too far. So, yeah. We'll just keep that in our back pocket. Now, one of my two favorite characters here. She is basically our modern day cartoon drawn Xena warrior princess with a few less brain cells. We love her half to death. Stupendous. Now, once again, Stupendous is kind of dumb. And she is extremely strong and she is oh so very brave. She will do just about anything, and she's also extremely stubborn, so she won't do anything that doesn't challenge her, unless it's to help the people that she cares for. She is a big, bad, lovingly lovable warrior princess who is exceedingly bloodthirsty, but with honor, morals, and a soft spot for children and animals. I would say that Stoop is best version of bisexual representation that I have seen in a long time, but she seems to be more attracted to strength and the excel of skills when it comes to both men and women. But mermaids in general, she wants them, she loves them, she likes them. She likes them, she loves them, she wants some more of them. Anyway, she will do absolutely anything to protect her brothers, and she has an amazing relationship compared to the one with her mom with her stepdad Schlub. And she has a fairly nondescript relationship with her mother, which makes things oddly difficult for both of them. Speaking of her mother, Deliria. She is shallow, self centered, and has no understanding of how anything works. If it isn't all, especially if it isn't all about her. It is extremely rare when Deliria ever thinks of anything other than pleasing the other Olympians or pleasing herself. But when she does, Schlub is often the thing that melted her ice cold heart. Deliria isn't really a nuanced character. She seems to care against her will, as she doesn't want to care and chooses not to, however, she does seem to whether she likes it or not. Oh, yes, and she also deems loving her children unconditionally to be torture. So there is that. Delirious something, isn't she? So we're going to move on to Schlub. Schlub is a manticore. He claims that he can't fight, but as soon as he says it, he literally murks whoever he says it to with his tail in one hit. And he was both the overly absent father and the overwhelmingly loving father figure all at once. Schlub is oh so unpredictable. Because when you expect him to be overprotective, he's supportive. When you expect him to be supportive, he's worried and overprotective and doesn't want you to go do whatever you're wanting to do. If you ever expect Schlub to get nervous about dying, he's typically chill. Something that isn't even happening at all. Reference when he got afraid of of what he calls the dreaded chimera of Corfu in the episode when Stupendous falls in love with the city thief. Yeah. Schlub is absolutely terrified for zero reason because I don't even think that there is a dreaded chimera of Corfu. If it is, it probably already died. Um, Schlub is the perfect blend of expect the unexpected and absolute logical nonsense at the exact same time. In instances when you would expect Schlub to help out and be present for everyone, he's just off to the bar to go get drunk. When Another instance when Deliria wanted Schlub to give her some space so that she can go be an ant for a day so that she could feel normal. By the way, very odd storyline that showed a weird part of Deliria that I didn't even think existed. Anyways, as soon as Deliria left, Schlub got Hippo to shrink him so that he could follow her. But for some reason, he isn't present for 3/4 of her situations or important storylines or breakdowns, which is fairly odd. Schlub loves his family with everything in him, but he would also leave without a second thought if he even thinks that there might be the tiniest danger. So basically, long story short, Schlub is a mystery. He is a mystery that I cannot figure out, that you cannot figure out, that I don't think anybody can figure out, but we can all try. We can all try. If anybody has any information or any ideas on what they think is going on with Schlub, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys think absolutely anything about any of the character analysis, or if you think that I have missed anything about any of the characters, please let me know down in the comments. Please like the video if you like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please dislike the video if you dislike the video, but tell me why you disliked it down in the comments section so that I can do better in the next one. Thank you oh so very much. I love y'all, and I will see all of your beautiful faces in the next video. Bye bye.